So I've heard about Salem, Massachusetts my entire life, and I've always wanted to go. I decided that we should go before Halloween, before tourism skyrockets, and so do all the prices. And just a little fun fact, I personally had no idea that the National Guard was founded in Salem, Massachusetts. There were museums and plays dedicated to the witch trials. And one fun fact is Bewitched actually encouraged the town to embrace their history and use it to boost their tourism. Before the show Bewitched was filmed there, Salem was ashamed of its past and wanted people to forget. And even though locals told us that Bewitched was only filmed for one season and the rest of the seasons were filmed elsewhere, in hindsight they are grateful for the show and even have a monument where you can get your photo made. And the statue is Elizabeth Montgomery that played the main lead. This is a quick shot of downtown Salem. A hotel right there in the middle of everything. We got there not long after COVID and found the marketing to be pretty clever in how they were encouraging people to wear their masks. Cute little tourist shops with t-shirts and coffee mugs. And apparently some sort of witch meets Renaissance festival. Here they're hanging up lights for a night festival. Cute little sandwich and boutique shops. Charming buildings and charming homes. And even a doggy treat and doggy water bowl for the passerbys. An Irish pub on the corner. And this was the original graveyard where the victims of the witch hunt were buried, as well as many citizens of the town. This was the house of the judge of the witch trials, and now it's a museum. Here they are getting ready for an arts festival that would be taking place at night. And here's the Witches Museum, where they have daily and nightly shows that talk about their past, what actually happened, and how the witch trials came to close. Now I'm going to tell you something that might get me in trouble from some viewers. Here was my impression. We did go to the museums, we did do the walking tours, the historical tours, one of the ghost tours. And when you look at the history books, it seems like they were confusing a lot of mental illness with witchcraft. And a lot of people who had mental illness thought that they had demon possession. And a lot of them were executed because they turned themselves in. People were being killed, and it wasn't until a family member of a nearby mayor from another town was accused of being a witch, and he had some pull, I believe in Boston. He actually came to Salem and put an end to the witch hunt. Over time, it seems to me the town has kind of massaged the stories a little bit, introduced some folklore, and turned it more into not really mental illness, but witches and brooms and potions and whatnot. And if that's what they've done, more power to them. They've done a wonderful thing for their town, and they've boosted tourism. And Salem was a very, very nice place to visit. Now, outside downtown Salem, outside the tourism, Salem overlooks the water, and it's very posh and beautiful. Marinas and outdoor restaurants. Everything that's painted is painted red, white, and different shades of blue. The food was great, the views were great, but I would tell you, if you're going to this area of the nation for fresh lobster, you have to go to particular restaurants. Because even if a restaurant is on the water, they're still getting their lobster and crab and seafood from a distributor. So if you're looking for fresh seafood, just keep those things in mind. All in all, we had a wonderful time, and hopefully we can go back one day. I hope you enjoy that. I've got some other travel videos you can check out. So subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything else.